Steve Kirby, Somerset's bowling coach. Steve, nice innings from Andy Umeed in the run chase, but would it be fair to say that game was won by your boys, the bowlers?
Well, they're not my boys, they're our boys, aren't they? I was just so proud of the way that our process that we've been looking to be better in every game. That was our best performance in regards to the numbers that we're trying to achieve, and that is how straight we're trying to bowl in one day cricket. We're just keeping it really simple, trying to hit the top of the stumps more than we've done before, and numbers actually today we're up at about 75-80%, which is incredible, and we've got our rewards. Now I know the surface was a little bit favourable to bowling, but we still had to put the ball in the right areas. Been particularly impressed with the plan that Alfie executed today to get Prithvi out, to come around the wicket. That ball was pretty good, and actually if you look at some of the balls today, I know there's been some absolute jaffers there that took wickets, but it was the pressure that we built, and obviously it was so nice to actually bounce back from what was a tough result from the previous one when we played Derby. So yeah, I'm really proud of them.
It's a very well balanced attack, isn't it?
It is. I mean, obviously somebody like Riley Meredith coming in with that type of pace gives you the balance, but then we've got the left arm options. Obviously look at the guys that are not played today. I mean, Ned's bowled well in this competition, he's not played today, and obviously we rested Casey. So the other thing I'm hugely proud about with the club is the fact that we've obviously lost a lot of players to the 100, which is a fantastic thing for the club, but a testament really to the whole squad. We're competing heavily in this competition, having lost 13 players. Now, how many other counties can say that? So I'm hugely proud of that fact.
5 out of the 10 dismissals were clean bowled.
Yeah.
I mean, that says something about how straight the bowlers were bowling.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've talked about that, and again, young bowlers, we say it's the simple process to try and hit the top of the stumps, but it's probably the hardest thing to do consistently. Look, we want to be better. We know we want to be better in different areas. We want to be better at the death, and we want to be looking at, and obviously that wasn't able to be shown today because we bowled so well, but moving forward, that's going to come up in later games. So there's always room for improvement, but just looking at the way that they are putting the pressure on in the field, there's some real nice momentum being built in this competition.
Somerset won 1 out of 8 2 years ago in this competition, 3 out of 8 last year, now 4 out of 6. What's made the difference?
Just a lot of belief. The lads are a little bit more mature now. They played a little bit more 50 over cricket. Playing 20 over cricket is one thing, but playing 50 over cricket, you have to understand the game. It's such a brilliant, I think it's the best format because it's got all of it in there, hasn't it? You're playing a 4-day game, then you might have to play a T20 in the middle of it. So it's such a good game for you to be able to understand the surface and play what's under your feet and adapt accordingly, and I think that's what we're doing. We're learning from each game. We're gaining more and more confidence in that. We're going to come up against some good teams now coming up, so yeah, it's boding well for us.
Now, absolutely crucial game coming up against Worcestershire at Taunton on Friday. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, look, I mean, they're a good team. Any team at this stage that we start to play, that we're going to play now, it's going to be a big game. But again, I'm not particularly that bothered who we go up against, as long as we can keep sticking to, I know it's a cliche, but stick to our process and understand what that looks like and keep improving on that. And if we do that, then it's a little bit sort of arrogant to say, but not many people will live with us if we can stick to our process and keep improving.